Do you have a travel website? Are you running a business in the tours industry? Maybe you're in the hotel space or resort space and you're trying to wonder how you can make Facebook ads work for you, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Well, you've come to the right place. This video is for anybody looking for help with marketing their tours and travel business, hotel business, or anything that's involved in the tours industry. Why should you listen to me? My name is Zablon. I've been in this industry for 14 years. What industry am I talking about? Tourism? No. I've been in the digital marketing space, helping other companies thrive and succeed in marketing their products. I work with tour companies, large and small, and through my wealth of experience and what I've done for them, I've been able to grow their businesses from so much money to so much more money. And that is why we're having this conversation. Why is social media good for you? Social media is the best because Facebook has so many billion users who are there for you. There's Instagram, which has a couple of billion of people, as well as WhatsApp, depending on the country you're in. This is something you can take advantage of and leverage to find your customers for your business. They are there. Everybody is there on social media. If they're not on Facebook, they're on Instagram. If they're on Instagram, they are on WhatsApp. Everybody is served. Everybody is there. And so let's start with the building blocks, the foundation. Before we set up the building or before we start building up the building, which is redundant, we're going to start with the prerequisites, what you need to do or what you need to have in order to advertise on Facebook. Number one, your website. Number two, business manager or Facebook Meta Business Manager, where you're going to be running your ads. Let's talk about your website. Number one, your website is your home. That's where people will find you. This is where your clients, your potential leads will come to fill a form or pay you directly. So you need a website that is fast, you need a website that is light, you need a website that is attractive enough so that people can give you information. And with that as well, you need to install Facebook Pixel. If you need to learn how to install Facebook Pixel, there's a link right here. So the Pixel tracks all the movement of people on your website through Facebook. It giving Facebook more information on how guys are interacting with the website, how people are moving along your website, and why they are either signing up or not. So the Facebook Pixel is important. The next important thing is your Facebook. So you need a Facebook page. You need an Instagram page. If you're going to advertise on Instagram, you need a WhatsApp link to you, both of these properties, if you're going to use that. And with that, you're going to need to have Meta, a business manager or ads manager for Facebook, where you don't be using boosting post feature. You're going to go to the granular level. You're going to come up with proper ads using the ads manager to get the best value of your product. I have several videos in this channel to show you how to set up a page and how to set up your ads manager. So links right here. Before we go to Facebook ads, another thing you should have or consider to do is your buyer persona or your client persona. Who are you going to market to? Are you targeting people who are 50 and 60? Are you targeting people who are 20 or 30? Are you targeting honeymooners? Are you targeting people who want to go to a certain part of the world? The people who are more interested in Africa, the more people who are interested in South America, Europe, and across the world. So there's no need of jumbling or mixing all these people together. Nope, that doesn't make sense. If your business serves a certain kind of individual, you have to sit down and think about who I am looking for, who am I targeting, and who will be right for me. This also helps with coming up with content because you know which words to use, the right lingo, the right memes, or the right. So with your persona, you'll come up with somebody who is a certain age, making a certain kind of money, people who are interested in travel, and people who are interested in travel in certain areas or doing certain kind of things. Also, thinking about your buyer persona, you'll also think about your competition. This is the part where you're going to research to see how well they're doing. They're obviously the companies that are up here that are really, really killing it. You need to find out why they're doing it, how long they've been doing it, and how much easy it is to get there. The best part about all this, you don't have to create everything from scratch. You can learn from your competition, skip a few steps from the learning process or this loop so that you can get where you want to go. The last thing to think about before you're starting your Facebook ads is your budget. How much money do you have available for this? It's normally very, very difficult, or it's a challenge to get your first client. It takes you a couple of weeks, it takes you a couple of dollars, hundreds, maybe thousands to get your first client. But you need to have a budget to last you for your first clients, 2, 10, 15, 20 clients. So you need to have a big enough budget so that you can give Facebook to help you maneuver and take advantage of its properties and its features. If you have a small budget, you might not be able to get your client as soon as possible. You will get them, but it take you way longer. Rather than a couple of weeks, you can shorten this down to maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but you need to have a budget so that you can walk down the buying cycle from top of the funnel to bottom of the funnel. So you need to have a budget to take or to address all these things. Now that you've gotten the preliminaries out of the way, let's think about your campaign setups or your Facebook campaigns. We're going to talk about 3 things. We're going to talk about on the campaign level, we're going to talk about the ad set level, and then touch a little bit on the creatives. The creatives we touch more later in the video, but we're going to have a high level view about the campaign. So when thinking about the campaign level, this is where you get to choose your objective. You get to choose your objective as traffic. You get to choose your objective as sales. You get to choose your objective as leads. Forget about traffic because traffic doesn't help. Forget about engagement in terms of link clicks. That doesn't help. But what you're looking for mostly is sales and leads. And when your target is sales and leads, Facebook knows you're looking for people who are more interested in buying, and they're going to show you ads to people who are more predisposed, who are ready to buy, who have searched on their Facebook, or they've shown indication that they're looking for something to buy, and here's where you're going to shine. Another thing you would think about, other than your sales or your leads campaign, you're going to think about awareness. Awareness campaigns are very good for new businesses because nobody knows about you, so you need to brand and build so guys get to learn about your business. You get to make some noise on social media, get to make some noise on Facebook, on Instagram, get likes, get follows, grow your account, and then giving you credibility to get your clients and move on. Awareness also works with more established businesses because you still have to go through the buying cycle. Maybe somebody doesn't know you, and an awareness ad might give them an idea of this is what I need for my business and this is what I need for my travels. And when you talk about the ad set level, this is where conversions are going to take place, and where you're going to choose they're going to take place. There are 3 places you're going to convert on your website. Number 1, you're going to convert on messaging apps. This is WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, and lastly, Instant Forms. Instant Forms is good for generating leads, where here you can qualify by finding out where they want to go, how much money they want to go, how much money they have, or how long the holiday is coming up for them. So with a form, you can help qualify leads before they come to you, and by the time you get in touch with them, you're sorted. Then number 2, talking about where they're going to convert, either convert on your website, they go to your website, fill in a form, or choose to pay for a trip, and you're good. Facebook Messenger is very obvious. It's very straightforward. When people convert on Facebook Messenger, that means you're getting leads, and you can start a conversation with them to see what they want, what they need, and if you're the right solution for them. With the ad set level is also where you can choose your audience type, like who you're going to target directly. You can choose broad targeting, which is advised because of the Andromeda. Andromeda knows what who you're looking for, and they have more data points around, and they can show you ads to Jack or Jane from wherever, and many people as possible can see your product or see your business for this service. But if you want to be more precise, more targeted, a tight niche, you can come up with audience targeting, where you choose according to demographics, you choose according to interests, and then you choose according to behavior. And this all works well for Facebook, as it gives you all this flexibility. Let's talk about creatives. The creatives is the most important thing for your ads on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. This is what stops people from what they're doing. It's what intrudes or stops people from whatever they're doing. It's a form of intrusive marketing. So you're gonna keep people from what they're doing. So this means it has to be very attractive, must be very beautiful. It has to have an amazing hook to keep people from doing what they're doing, and then they're looking at your ad from beginning to end. When it comes to creative, the best creative that works for the tourism industry are videos. Videos number 1, number 2, carousels. Carousels are just maybe 5 or 10 images that you get picked to show the places where they'll be going, where they'll be staying, or what they could be doing. And lastly, we have static images, maybe 1 or 2 images These are good, but not as good, or don't perform as well as the videos and the carousel. Sorry. So videos in the tourism space are the better performing or most performing ads, because you can have an amazing video quality done by a proper team, beautiful work. Then you can showcase your destination, you can showcase activities, you can showcase a lot about what you're gonna be selling. With the carousel, 5 to 10 images where beautiful made photos are done by a professional photographer, and you can show what you want and give people an idea of what they're getting into. The static images are not so interesting because you're limited in terms of range, you're limited in what you can say or what you can show, and people maybe can easily gloss over it. The structure of a high converting ad is, number one, the hook, number two, the offer. You only get like 3 seconds to get people to watch your videos. So if people watch your video after 3 seconds, a good number of people, that means you're doing really well. That means your hook is amazing, your hook is awesome, and people are interested in it, and they're able to watch all of it. And if they're going to watch all of it, the thing that's going to make people come to your business, come to your website, or start a conversation with you is your offer. If you have an amazing offer like 1 day free for 3 days, or whatever offer you have, people are going to look at it and go like, yes, this is what I need for my life. This is what I'm looking for. So you can talk about safety. You can talk about everything else that's a value add to your business you can offer your clients. When coming up with the creatives, you should know that you should address a few of these things. Number one, before somebody engages with your business, it's been researched and said you need like 7 hours of engagement with your products with your social media pages for them to fill in a form. Number two, when you're coming up with a text or a video, minimize the amount of text that are available or that is shown. The ratio of text to video or image should be way, way low. Maybe 1 or 2 words, then let the images do the work. And then because of the new Andromeda update that we have, that means you need to have a lot of creatives. You have to create, because you don't know what's going to work for you. You don't know how quickly your ads will become burnt out and people will become fatigued. And so you need a lot of options to make you relevant and make you successful in this space. Have we talked about optimization? I don't think so. So let's have a conversation about that. Optimization is where you look at the performance of your ads and seeing ways to implement it. Initially, when you come up with ads, or you come up with a campaign or ad sets, there's going to be the learning phase. The learning phase can be seen here, this link here. So you have the chance, get that. So the learning phase is roughly a week, where Facebook needs 50 conversions to see how best or who best needs to see your ads and for them to convert. Also, to get out of the learning phase, you need to have way more conversions or come up with data points that Facebook needs to convert. For example, filling forms. Number two, clicking on add checkout. Number three, just scrolling on your homepage, just making sure they're not bouncing. So giving Facebook this information helps them find better clients for you. Looks for people who would perfectly fit your product and then buy your services. So let's not forget, Facebook only succeeds if you succeed. So it's very intuitive, looking for people who are best to serve you. So with regards to optimization, you need to have daily checkups or weekly checkups to see what's going on, what's happening. There are times where you need to have a whole 30 days to see whether your performance is going up, so it's going down, or it's going up with regards to clicks, with regards to impressions, with regards to conversions. There are certain items that you want to look at that you can get information for in 24 hours. Like, for example, the ad quality in terms of if it's good, conversion rate or engagement rate. That can then happen in a day. It takes like a couple of days for you to see that information. So you need to be checking your ads performance in terms of daily, to see the number of leads you've gotten, weekly in terms of engagement, monthly in terms of overall performance, what needs to be changed, what needs to be improved, what needs to be dropped. So some of the KPIs I think you should look at is your click-through rate for your daily thing. Number two, your conversion rate, how well are your ads performing. Number three, your hook rate, how people are engaging with your ads. or your hold rate, how many people are watching the whole thing. And then lastly, you have to think about your costs, your cost per click, think about your cost per acquisition, and lastly, return on ads spend. If you need help with your tour company, get in touch with me. I'd love to help you succeed using social media ads, especially Facebook ads.